I'm going to teach you how to play better with both hands. One of the important things about playing with both hands and to play it better is to develop some independence in our fingers. Now we can do this by doing a few exercises, and in this short video I'm just going to work through 3 easy exercises that you can do even without a piano. So the first exercise that I like to start off with is a thing we call contrary motion. So what we do is we start our thumb on the same note. So I'll just start in the middle C. And what we want to do is kind of play it like we're playing a mirror. So imagine your right hand goes from thumb all the way to the G, and we come back. And really, to mirror this action, I just do the same thing with left hand, but going down. I just do up to whatever my fingers can play. So to mirror this together, so you can sort of get the idea of this contrary motion. But the exercise isn't that. To finish and actually do this correctly, I'm going to ask you to hold your thumb for the entire duration of it. You can see the thumb still down. So you just need to make sure you're not holding on to more notes than just our thumb. If you come across something like a disconnection, clearly we're not really working on that technique. So we want to just develop our independence from 2nd to 5th fingers by holding down the thumb. Okay, so exercise number 2. We've got the idea of that contrary motion. Now, the difference is, instead of holding the thumb, I want you to hold onto the pinky. We still start from the middle and we work our way to the outside of the fingers and then back into the middle. So we just really hold our pinkies for a short duration, which kind of sounds like this. So that's sort of the idea over there. You can vary your speed, do it fast or slow, but you really want to just try hold down the pinky and work on playing the notes inside all clean and clear. And the final exercise, which is super versatile, I call this the finger tapping exercise. So you can do this almost anywhere. You don't need a piano, you just need a semi-hard surface. So in this case, I'm going to close my piano lid to make it a bit easier. So what I start off with, most of us are right-handed. So we play each finger, or we play the right hand fingers pretty fluently. So what I'm going to do is to avoid keeping my fingers super flat, and I want to use this knuckle. I want to play with this point of my fingers. So how to do this? Keep your fingers at a relaxed position and start tapping. Get louder and louder. And try not to move too much of your wrist. Really rely off that knuckle. Same thing, you can see I'm not doing that or this. I'm really using this knuckle. And the same thing goes for the middle finger. Knuckles in use. See all the lines there, the tendons. Same thing goes for 4th finger. And then pinky there as well. You'll find the 4th finger is by far the hardest one to work. I believe, I'm not a doctor by any means, but these 2 fingers are connected to the same nerve. Or they're just joining together. So if you really try flick that 4th finger, or probably these 2 as well, you'll find it's very difficult to do it by itself. The 3rd finger will always follow it along, you know? So we want to train independence and just have the 4th finger moving by itself rather than 2 fingers. Same thing goes for left hand. Same thing, make sure you're working the knuckles. and then you're working the right thing. That's the best practice because it's so versatile. You don't need a piano at all. You know, if you need it, that's good. You can tap the surface of it, but you really don't need to. You can do this anywhere. So in recap today, we just worked on 3 important exercises. The first one was our contrary motion where we held our thumb and played the other notes. The second exercise we did was pretty much the same thing, another contrary motion, but we held our pinkies instead and worked the inside fingers. And the third and probably the most versatile practice that I found with all my students was finger tapping. Definitely one of my most successful ones and will 100% improve your ability to play hands together much better. If that worked for you, let me know down in the comments below and I'll see you in the next video.